Get to know Allah. Who is Allah? The Lord of the Arsh and Kursi. We are talking about Lord of the worlds. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. We are talking about the Lord of the entire universe and beyond. The entire universe and beyond. You know, we live in this dunya and we are fantasized with this dunya which Allah indeed has created a beautiful manner. We are fantasized. There are over billions of people which live in this dunya at this month. Over 6 billion people that live on the dunya at this moment. This dunya of Allah is so big that there is space in this dunya for billions and billions and billions or more people. But what is this dunya in comparison to what Allah has created out there? This dunya is insignificant. This dunya is meaningless to Allah. It means nothing, it is worthless. So worthless, compare it with the sun. The sun is one star. You know more scientists, you are able to tell me better. Take this plant earth and you place it inside the sun, and you will be able to place 1.3 million earths in the sun. 1.3 million earths in the sun. Allahu Akbar. Allah is the greatest. The sun is one star. One star. There are stars out of there which are millions of times bigger than the sun. You tell me this, that you need millions and millions of stars to make one galaxy, and then you tell me this, that there are zillions of galaxies out there. Let me tell you to on top of this, my friend, after this, whatever you see above, when you raise your hand and you look above, whatever you see above, the zillions and zillions and zillions of galaxies, let me tell you, this is everything there is within the first heaven. Everything there is within the first heaven. And Allah is the creator of 7 heavens. 7 heavens. And the distance between the first heaven and the second heaven is 500 years. You know the distance that can be covered in 500 years at what speed only Allah knows. But it will take 500 years to get from the first heaven to the second heaven. 500 years from the second to the third, third to the fourth, fourth to the fifth, fifth to the sixth, sixth to the seventh. Every time it will be take 500 years. After the 7 heavens, Wasiya Kursiyus Samawati wal Arz. You all read the Ayat al-Kursi. After this you have the Kursi of Allah. You have the chair of Allah. You know these 7 heavens that we have just talked about in comparison to the Kursi of Allah. They are non-existent. They are meaningless. Rasulullah has given an example in a hadith just to give us a little bit of understanding with regards to 7 heavens in comparison to the Kursi of Allah. Take a ring from your finger, take it from the small ring that you have, and place the Sahara deserts and the biggest deserts in the world. You know that ring that we take off from our finger and place in the Sahara deserts. What comparison is in between the ring and the Sahara deserts? Nothing. Nothing and nothing. The 7 heaven is the ring, and the Kursi of Allah is the Sahara deserts. After the Kursi of Allah, you have the Arsh of Allah and His chart, and you have the Arsh of Allah. Again, Rasulullah has explained, so just that we can understand that the ring place it in the deserts. This time the ring is the Kursi and the Arsh is the deserts. What is the Kursi in comparison to the Arsh of Allah? Nothing. Then you have angels which carry the arsh of Allah. Their hands are in the seventh heavens and their feet are in the lowest earth. My friends, then you have the Lord of the Arsh and Kursi. He is beyond the size of Allah. Who Allah is, what Allah is, the greatness of Allah beyonds the comparison of my little mind. This is the being that you and I are messing with. Allah, there is no deity except Him, the ever living. Neither drowsiness overtakes Him nor sleep. To Him belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever. Who is that can interact with Him except by His permission? He knows what is before then and what will be after then. And they impose not a thing of His knowledge except for what He wills. His kursi extend over the heavens and the earth, and their preservation tries Him not. And He is the Most High, the Most Great.